Hollywood is getting cancelled, writers are on strike, more industries are freaking out, people are losing their jobs, tech companies have gone through multiple rounds of firing tens of thousands of staff with no real understanding of what direction that they're going into the future, except all they're trying to figure out is how do we utilize AI? How are we going to reposition our staff to work within AI? How is it going to make us more productive, make our shareholders more money? And how do we get rid of more staff and make more? Maybe not get rid of staff, but that's just the end result that is happening. In this video, we're going to have a look at some of the best Chat GPT plugins. I'm not going to do the research because I don't have time, so I'm going to sit back, watch other people who have talked about them. What I've done in this video is I've checked the best, most popular YouTube videos with people talking about the best plugins. So if you want, you can check out the links down in the description. For now, let's sit back and have a look at what the best experts who have their fingers on the pulse are talking about. And I may add a little bit of commentary, but it's about these guys. It's about you. So let's sit back and have a look to see what the experts say about having the best plugins for Chat GPT are going forward. And let's make life a little bit better. This video comes in from Matt Wolf, where he's going to show us some of his favorite things about Chat GPT and the best plugins, to see some issues with the improvements and what we would have hoped that would have come from Chat GPT.
So the first one here is from my buddy Barcy, and he talks about the Show Me plugin. He says, you can create mind maps, flowcharts, and diagrams for any subject, perfect for visual learners. Let's jump over to Chat GPT, click on plugins, click on our plugin store, and install the Show Me plugin here. So I'm gonna click install, and now we have it, and let's test this prompt. Draw me a diagram that will explain the rapid growth of AI in 2023. All right, it's using the Show Me Diagrams plugin, and this is what we got out of it. Rapid growth of AI in 2023, Q1 increased funding, Q2 technological advancements, Q3 adoption, Q4 impact, which is interesting because I'm recording this video and we're still in Q2. So maybe it doesn't work super great for something where we need recent data. Draw me a diagram that shows the growth of mobile phone technology over the years. 1980s, first generation analog cellular networks, 1990s, second generation digital networks.
We can see there's some good and some bad. The graphics are at the starting point. Who cares if they look really fancy? The main point is that it is able to create visual learning that will help and enhance your life. Let's have a look at the next one. Show Me plugin, mentioned by multiple YouTubers that are saying how good it is and how that they should be using it, and that you should have a look at using it yourself ahead of your competitors.
GPT web browsing trick. Let's take a peek.
Go to GPT-4 and make sure that browsing is enabled. I'll give you a link to my website. I want you to give me a list of FAQs potential customers might have. Gonna start by browsing the web, clicking on a link. As you can see, based on a review of your website, what is Mollyjogger? What is the history? Who is the founder? Amazing things you can add to your website.
All right, so let's try it out. Let's create a new chat, turn on browse with Bing. I'll give you my website link. You give me a list of questions that visitors to the site might have. And then let's just plug in futuretools.io. What is the purpose of Future Tools? How are the AI tools organized on Future Tools? Can I submit a tool to be featured? How does Future Tools define best AI tools?
So this is a really good plugin that will help you figure out the questions that you need to ask that relate to what you're doing. Maybe in this example, you're looking at buying a house. Maybe you're reading terms and conditions document from a company that is just too boring, that you don't want to spend time reading. This is going to help you digest and understand what information that you should be dealing with. Howfinity shows us multiple plugins that we can have a look at and use. And now here's one that will help us find the best coupons for your business.
Now, the second one on the list is called Coupert, and this one basically searches the internet for the best deals and finds you coupon. Let's say I'm trying to get a new domain from GoDaddy for my new website. I could say, find me a coupon, and then type in whatever website, whatever service, whatever product, and then press enter, and give me a bunch of different coupon codes that I could use, and it's gonna give me a link to the website. And I actually went through the checkout of GoDaddy, and it did work. One of these coupon codes actually saved me some money. Now,
So there you go. So that's Coupert. Give it a look out. Save yourself some money with anything that you're looking to try purchase. The next plugin is Wolfram, which has been one of the most popular plugins with Chat GPT, which is mentioned in multiple of the YouTube videos that we're having a look at. Links down below so you can check out the different YouTube videos in your own time. Let's go down and have a look.
Go to the plugin store and go to the most popular. This one, Wolfram, is the most popular plugin. It gives you access to all kinds of real-time data. So there's a weather app, for example. With this, you don't need it. It's going to have access to weather. It's going to be able to do more computation, more difficult math problems. So this one should be one of the first ones you install. There is a reason why it's the most popular. And once you get internet browsing, I think this is going to become not as useful, but it's still one of those plugins that I always have activated as soon as I got access to plugins.
With Wolfram, I did find there were some limitations. It wasn't able to access the document correctly. What they ask you to do is upload the PDFs to their servers, which seems great, but then it was finding it hard to access that document as well. And then you need to understand what questions to be asking, but it is an extremely powerful one.
Edx. So if you hover over it, you could see find courses and content from leading university to expand your knowledge. So if I select this, it would actually try to find information that are just not going to be accessible. Recap is going to give you the link to that course. You could go to that link.
That's a nice simple one. We're going to be able to see where the courses are, get quick links into those courses, and we can figure out what ones are the most popular ones out now. This is pretty important, seeing as college and universities, their structure and the benefits of them are completely changing. Information is becoming easier to access. AI is allowing people to create courses faster on their own, on their specific niche. While if you go in and you go to a course, you could end up in 10, 20, 40,000 euros worth of debt. Or if you're in the States, you could end up in a lot more debt. So yeah, check this one out. It's awesome. We're going to stick with Howfinity here because I think this is an amazing plugin that everyone should be using if you're looking to start, update, or change your business. This is going to help you find new domains for your business.
One-word domains. So, you know, sometimes you come up with a business idea or you want to find a domain name, but then you'll have to leave this platform and then go to a different platform to search it. This one actually could search domain names and compare the prices across different registries. So I did an example for GoDaddy, but maybe I want this from Google domain. This is going to do that. So let me show you how it works. All you have to do is say, is the domain, and then type in the domain, is it available? And it's going to search, and then it's going to say if it's available or not available. And then it's going to give you the details where you could click over to see.
This one is extremely powerful because domains should be the main way that you are patent fencing your business, your idea, your products. This helps keep away competitors, keep your business ahead, and just find the best domain for your business. Everyone should be including this plugin if you're not using all of your 3 out of 3 plugins with ChatGPT. It's prompt perfect. This is going to help you improve your prompts for your business. Let's check it out.
Perfect, and then our prompt. The plugin then will take that original prompt and put it through a pipeline of iterative rewrites. Then it will spit a perfected version of that prompt. What I like is that I have to do precisely nothing. No actions required, just activate a plugin, type your prompt, and enjoy. Okay, here are a few examples. Let's say we want ChatGPT to generate a guide on how to create a marketing strategy for a small business. The original prompt already seems quite full, but how much better can it be? Oh, much better. A revised prompt looks more in-depth, more professional, and the response to that prompt shows that. The generated strategy looks really good and very thorough, exactly what I wanted. Next prompt will be even simpler. What makes people buy stuff? So simple and straightforward, right? Prompt Perfect once again makes it professional, detailed, and highly effective. New prompt is super smart, and the response to it looks like it was taken straight from a textbook for marketing professionals. For someone like me who prefers to live hassle-free, Prompt Perfect is a dream come true. It takes away all the stress of crafting the perfect prompt. I can simply relax, activate the plugin, type my prompt, and let the magic happen.
That's Prompt Perfect. This is going to help you improve your prompts, especially if you don't know what to ask. This is going to help you craft your prompts faster and get better responses. And here is AI Andy, who's going to show us 2 different plugins that top the list, where we've got Zapier and we have Visla. Let's have a look. These will change the game.
one is Zapier. Let's, for example, turn one of my Twitter likes into a script with OpenAI. So I believe this is the one we want. So I'm going to try to make a zap that triggers on a Twitter like ChatGPT.
So if you're not sure what Zapier is a tool that connects to thousands of other websites, other apps, so you can create automations. So you have a task that happens in one tool, and then it connects to the second tool, and it creates a chain reaction of tasks that need to happen automatically.
GPT rewrites it and then it puts it into a Notion note. Okay, here is a summary of the zap we can create.
Let's take me out of the way.
Trigger, action, action. You can confirm the creation of the zap by clicking confirm zap. So it actually did it for me. Zapier can connect with over 5,000 apps and I love it for automation. Highly recommend checking out Patreon if you want to know all my automations that save me hours of time. Here we go. Trigger when a tweet is liked. This is exactly like the other one I have. They have an action where we tweet, where we send it to that action we just created and then save it in a Notion database. So yeah, this is pretty legit. I would love to try to create like a 11-step automation, but since we only got one try, Zapier is getting an A tier. The two main issues that could get it up to an S tier is auto-connected to my Twitter account, to my Notion account, all of that. And the second
What we'd love to do is we'd love to see this just keep getting better, which Zapier is really good at. We need to start seeing automations to allow you to connect to different apps and just to make the workflow easier for people. Of course, as that gets easier, the quantity of people that come into this space is going to explode, and let's see how that changes the jobs market.
create a short
Now, Andy's going to have a look at Visla, which is having a look at short form videos. Show us your thing, Andy.
Number 4 is Visla, where you can create a short video from public stock footage based on your specified topic. So I can create a video about a boy and a girl falling in love, but the families are rivals. Therefore, they run away together. Send the message. So I tried this a couple of times in the past and I've been quite impressed. There we go, successfully created. Title: Love Against Odds, a runaway love story. To choose love over family. You can view your video here. All right, you've got a 1 minute and 15-second video.
In a small town, there were two families who had been rivals for generations. But fate had other plans for their children. The boy and girl met by chance at a local fair and fell in love at first sight. They knew their families would never approve of their relationship.
Yeah, I mean, that clip there didn't really fit well together. It should be like a love story, but hey.
Secretly, hiding from their families and the rest of the town. They would sneak out at night to be together.
So as you can see, it's working. It's very early and there's some major updates that could be done to this to actually make it really good. Better AI voice, faster cutting of videos would go a long way. But as it stands, we're putting it in a B tier.
So it's pretty early on for Visla, but we can see the absolute benefit that that could start bringing in for your business. When I started digital marketing, you had to use tools like Photoshop. Then you can start using tools over the last few years like Canva, which simplifies things and allows people who are not tech savvy to use these tools to improve their day-to-day and the production of their work. Now we've got things that are pushing towards automation, which will allow even more people to come in and absolutely execute some of the best content going forward, creating unique content for each person. One of the plugins I kept seeing being mentioned that was talking about how good it was Code Interpreter, which is not available anymore, which is kind of frustrating. It is included in multiple people's videos, but we're going to ignore that and we'll have a look at one more video. Jeff Zhu shows us 8 productivity tips for work to help you get going and just to accelerate everything that you want. Again, if you want to watch the whole video from Jeff, just go down to the description, click the link, and go check out his video and his YouTube channel. So Jeff has a look at how to self-evaluate, bring on new hires, generate high quality project briefs, how to analyze feedback, how to prepare amazing presentations and social media posts. So what you can do is jump into his channel and have a look. We're going to have a look at his main topic, which is having a look at how to prepare social media posts with Chat GPT.
boss's boss's boss, and he recently made a LinkedIn post on India's economy. Because get it? Economy? Economy? Get it? Get it?
Let's bring myself back over to the other side. And if you're curious, I am using OBS for recording this and Facecam to use as video. I was finding issues with the video camera purely because I changed the settings from 30 frames per second to 60 frames per second. So if you are using it, use 30 frames per second. If it seems glitchy,
Like be a good team player. But I know if I just reshared this as is, my audience will not click into it because it's too much self-promotion. Instead, I'm gonna lead with value with prompt number 6. You're a social media manager tasked with sharing long-form content on LinkedIn, but you've noticed that most people don't engage with these posts or click the hyperlinks. Creatively condense the below lengthy article into concise, valuable summaries that capture the essence of the content and deliver immediate value to your audience. And you paste the article. To put my money where my mouth is, I literally took the output from Chat GPT, made a few minor edits, and posted it on my LinkedIn profile. And it got some pretty good engagement. Much better than if I had just threw the link out there.
those are the best plugins that I could find for ChatGPT, utilizing some of the best YouTubers talking about AI tools. Hopefully you got some value out of it. If you did, hit the like and subscribe down below. I release videos on AI, digital marketing, and keeping that information tight. If you're interested in previous video, check out this one where it is for 8 Chrome extensions using Chat GPT. This is still a banger. We've got over 50,000 views on it, over 1,000 likes. I also have a prompt database that you can use and a list of AI tools that you can use. Both of those are listed down in the description and the other videos listed above. So get in, get some benefit, use AI, and let's see what 2023-2024 brings.